Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have very special guest TK Top Tunes here. We're gonna have a great conversation, just a lot of fun. So I want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for taking the time to be on the channel. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here with me.
Yes, thank you so much. We're so happy to be
Oh, it's
here.
my pleasure.
And it'll be great.
Excited to chop it up and talk YouTube, talk music.
100%. So for the people that aren't familiar with you guys, can you guys a little background, who you guys are, where you're from, a whole story you got?
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
I'm Ty.
I'm Katie.
And we are TK Top Tunes.
And yeah, we are a married couple who love music. We actually met while standing in line at a concert.
Which concert?
Yep.
Yeah, it was NF, actually.
Nice. Which album?
Yeah.
Mansion.
Very cool.
His first
Very
album.
cool.
Yep, so that was back in 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. There was like nobody
there. Was like 30 people
Wow.
there.
Like no one.
And now we'll go see him and there's like sold out stadiums.
Yeah. We've seen him like 4 or 5 times. So like for as far as like YouTube, like music, it's just like what connects us, and it's always been our thing since that's how we met.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then we figured, why not start a YouTube channel, talk about music, things we love.
You guys have the perfect personality for it.
Oh, thanks.
For real though, like you guys have a perfect personality for it. You guys have like super energetic, which is really cool, man. Like it's amazing. What's funny about YouTube is like everybody has their own personality and everybody's drawn to people for different reasons, right? Like you guys have that like
true.
Like I want to have a good time when I watch your video kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the spunky kind of thing, and then other people are like more chill and more like kind of or more analytical. Like I'm definitely more of the analytical type, you know, like
more vibe, right?
All into the lyrics and
that's cool.
Yeah, cool.
That's the musician.
That's the musician in me. So now, are you guys musicians yourself at all, or?
I'm not. No.
I made some hip hop music for a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah. So like. A little bit, but before I did hip hop, I was actually a drummer in a band when I was in high school.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I played drums for a couple years, and I actually learned by playing the game Rock Band.
It's you know what? That is how I discovered my wife can sing through Rock Band.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yes. She doesn't sing all that often anymore. Like I have a Christmas track released with her, but she doesn't sing all that often anymore. But that's how I was like, oh, what I needed a in my youth group we needed a singer. And I was like, oh, you can actually sing. Hold up a sec. Now that's before we even started dating, actually. So it's.
Oh.
Wow, what a good fit.
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
real, man. Exactly. That was a long time ago, though. How long have you guys been married?
It'll be 2 years.
Nice.
In a few days.
Yeah, in a few days.
Wow, how are you guys celebrating?
Just having a nice long weekend, Memorial Day weekend.
Nice.
Just hanging out.
Probably making videos.
Yeah.
I hear that. Well, everybody has to go wish them a happy anniversary on June 1st, for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
That's cool.
How long have you been married?
November 10th was 2 years.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
So, like 2.5 years now. But we've been together since, God put Adam and Eve on the earth.
Yeah. Aw, that's
It's been like 10.5 years.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's awesome.
So for the people, like I said, that aren't super familiar with your channel, what kind of stuff do you guys do? What kind of video, like obviously reaction videos and stuff, but like what kind of artists, like, I'd love to hear the story behind it and stuff.
Yeah, well, really we base our videos off of the suggestions in the comments, what everyone wants to see.
Yep.
And
we just have like a really
wide variety,
really wide range of just about everything. Because like, as far as like what kind of music we listen to and concerts we go to, we listen to it all.
Like
we've gone to reggae concerts, country concerts, rap concerts, pop concerts.
So that's kind of cool. I like the fact that it's super open in the sense of like there are certain channels that only do pop or only do K-pop or only do rap, and I like the fact that you do everything, because that's kind of what I do. It's like because it's fun to discover new things, like the whole Filipino pop, the P-pop. That's been, that stuff is first of all, it's been crushing. Like the internet's been exploding it lately. Second of all, like these artists are insane,
incredible.
Amazing.
The voices are ridiculous.
Yeah. Exactly.
Amazing.
Exactly. And then there's like SB19. I don't know if you guys have heard of them yet.
Ooh, no, I've seen
check them out.
Suggestions.
Check them out.
But we haven't checked them out yet.
Their fan base is cool because like they're like slightly still considered undiscovered, but their fan base is big. So like the fan base is super grateful that you give them recognition.
Oh, that's cool. We'll definitely have to.
100%. Highly recommend them. Yeah, and then their music's cool. Their music's very cool. I'd recommend their song Mappa. It's spelled like Mappa, essentially. MAPA.
Write it down. Write it down.
But when you do it, do the lyric video with the CCs, the closed captions on it. Because I didn't realize to do that, and because it's in Filipino or Tagalog, and I didn't realize that you could actually it auto translates the lyrics for you, which is cool.
Oh, nice, yeah. That's super nice that they do that.
Yeah.
There's been a couple times where we've done like some videos in other languages and we'll forget to turn those on.
Right.
And we're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, like some of Easy Mill.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah. He's been crushing it lately too. Like it's so cool to see like from like he's been putting in the work and then from one video then he's discovered like that's what people don't realize. It's like you put in the work for years and all of a sudden that one video. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
When did you guys start your channel?
We started in 2018.
Yep, like February of 2018. So like right after we got engaged.
Nice. What was your first names again?
Oh, Katie.
Okay.
Ty
and Katie. That makes sense. TK Top Tunes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Ty, where are you from? You have an interesting accent.
Michigan.
Oh, are you both from Michigan?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. He has a much stronger accent than you do.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
where are you from?
New York.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
okay.
Born and raised.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Love New York.
Yeah. Have you guys been?
Oh yeah. I have some family out in New York.
Oh, where?
Long Island.
Oh, where?
Yeah, Valley Stream.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a couple.
Yeah, well, actually all over.
Yeah, so because I'm from Long Island also, so like I know Valley Stream kind of thing. Like it's a couple towns away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Valley really cool. Stream, Massapequa.
Yeah, for sure, Massapequa. I have family in Massapequa. It's a small world.
Cool.
It's a small world.
Wow, yeah.
Crazy. I'm a big time Mets fan.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, you could practically go to a game for free over there. They give tickets away. They give those tickets away. It's like $500 to go to a Yankees game, and then it's like $12 to go to a Mets game.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Who do you root for? Do you like baseball?
Not particularly, but like I'm married into a Yankee family.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
gotcha.
All right, the chat is blowing up about asking about Olivia Rodrigo. So,
we love her.
So I assumed that was the case by how many people were asking about that.
Yes.
So let's talk. Let's talk Olivia Rodrigo because I gotta say, look, I'm a big fan of her music. I think as a songwriter, she's incredible. She's great at expressing how she feels in a great way. Because that's hard to do. I don't know. You guys said you weren't necessarily musicians, but like to tell a true story is hard because while something it's a little different, but like Hamilton, for example, just taking a quick little turn. I don't know if you're familiar with the musical Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have a lot to talk about then.
The first time we discovered your channel about last summer, you popped up like on our homepage, and I was like, "Oh, this guy reacts to Hamilton. That's cool."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we
that's
love
cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny how YouTube works, the recommendations and stuff. But Hamilton's extremely hard to write because you have to actually tell a real true story, and you can't flub that up at all. There's no room for fiction. Well, her stories are a little bit less. You can add a little fluff to that, and nobody would know. It's still based on a true story, which is still so hard to do. So I appreciate it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on her stuff.
Yeah, well, she's great. Well, we discovered her from High School Musical, the series.
The longest name of anything ever.
Yeah. So right off the bat, incredible actress.
Sure.
And then
we started watching that last year, like January, I think.
Related to reactions or just to watch it?
Both. Both.
Yeah, we reacted to the whole series. And then the songs from that, and we're like, this girl can sing.
Yeah, and then we realized like halfway through the show, it's like, you wrote some of these?
Yeah, like All I Want. How many, more than All I Want, or?
I think there was like
Wondering.
A couple. Yeah,
really?
There was a couple. There was a couple of them on there, I think. Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
But it's like, holy cow, she's super
Exactly.
talented. So we've just been following her since then.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And then now the album.
Yeah, of course. So let's talk about the album. Absolutely. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Oh yeah. So good. I mean, from beginning to end, amazing. Can't believe it's her debut album.
Yeah, I know. We've been just having it blasted on repeat. I really like the song Traitor.
People don't even like that one for sure.
I like Brutal too.
Yeah.
Has that angst.
What did you guys grow up listening to?
Oh, everything.
Okay. Like, did you grow up with that whole like pop punk scene, like All Time Low and stuff, or Paramore and
Avril Lavigne?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
Blink 182.
Yeah. Every time like Complicated or like why'd you have to go and make like all that stuff, like just you can't even sing those 4 words without bopping your head, you know what I mean? Like it's or what's the other one that she had a huge one, it was
Skater Boy,
of course.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, of course.
So it's cool to see that whole genre. I feel like is coming back a little bit more, like Machine Gun Kelly bringing it a little.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. You've seen MGK like
I've seen him I think 7 times.
I love his personality. Yeah. He's got a cool personality. Like he seems like a really fun guy to hang out with.
Yeah. He's so carefree.
He's just so goofy.
Does his own thing.
Did you see him get punked?
Punked? No.
Yeah, I think they brought the show Punked back, and I think him and Youngblood got punked.
Oh no way!
I think Travis Barker was involved somehow, but I don't know if he's a producer, if he was just in the background, but yeah, they punked a Machine Gun. It was pretty wild. I only saw like a 1-minute TikTok clip of it happening. So, that's cool though. So, but yeah, so them, and I don't know if you're familiar with like Jaden and Nessa Barrett. Like, have you? No. So they're TikTok artists or TikTok people, and then they end up releasing music. But it's in that whole genre of like this whole like dirty guitars. Travis Barker's on the drums. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah.
You know?
That whole genre is just making a comeback, like out of nowhere.
It is.
Yeah.
Which I'm bittersweet about because I love listening to it, but as a musician, it just doesn't fit my voice, and I'm like, that's one of the kind of music I would just love to make. You know what I mean? Because like it's well, you go on stage and like you could just run around and be crazy and smash a guitar and like, you know what I mean? It's just so much. There's so much energy in it, but it's like my voice is like way more laid back than that. So it's funny. So back to Olivia. So you said Traitor and Brutal. Did you see that most recent like rooftop performance?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh yeah, for favorite.
Yeah.
It was so when we watched that, I said like, it almost feels like that's how she wrote the song, just like in her room, like on her roof, even maybe like it just gives you that kind of vibe just listening to it.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole album kind of has that vibe to it. Like it's super journal like.
Exactly. That's what I said too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just straight out of her notebook. Like so personal.
Yeah.
I love
exactly.
Happier. That's
Happier.
So do you guys like listen to music outside of what you do here on YouTube? Like a lot of music on the outside? Because personally, like I film so many videos, I don't listen to music on the outside. Like I just like it's my job. So I'm like, which I love, but like I'm like so musiced out. You know what I mean? I also don't have much time outside of it, but it's funny. So I was just curious if you guys like are like, oh yeah, you do or you don't. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we're always listening to music, finding new things. Yeah.
It's like always on. It almost feels like weird if it's not on.
Not on.
Like if we're sitting down for dinner, like I gotta turn it on.
Yeah.
Like it's just on in the background.
I love that. I'm curious, what is something that you like, Katie, that Katie, right? Okay, that Ty does not like, and vice versa.
Ooh, that's hard.
One comes to mind for me.
What?
For you, at least. It's like, I don't know how to explain the genre or what. It's like that indie. I don't necessarily not like it, but it's not my favorite. I'm trying
to think. Some of the artists I don't even know, but
it's like
Vampire Weekend kind of indie.
Maggie Rogers.
Yeah, even more.
Like just like some random stuff.
FKA Twigs. That's not indie, but just kind of, I don't know, random. I don't even know the artist.
You did get me into one band though that I really like, is the Front Bottoms.
Oh yeah, I love the Front Bottoms.
Which is like a
rock.
They're from, where are they from? New Jersey, right?
Let me pull up my playlist.
Well, how about vice versa?
Like,
yeah, what about you?
I would say like heavy metal.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that too.
That's
have
true.
you heard Ginger at all? Oh my gosh. I don't know where they're from, but it's a female singer.
Ukraine, isn't it? Is that right?
No.
No.
I don't know. But incredible. Like,
oh yeah, the singer is unbelievable.
Yeah,
like the vocals are insane.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Sounds like 3 different people.
Oh wow,
crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
All right, here's some random stuff like Purity Ring and Churches.
Oh yeah,
Tegan and Sarah, like that kind of genre. I don't know how to explain it though.
Alt rock, alt pop, maybe alternative pop, alternative rock.
Yeah.
Indie rock probably actually.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's not really anything that I like that you don't.
Yeah.
Because you like heavy metal too.
Right.
So do you guys have jobs outside of YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I work for a manufacturing company, and we make office furniture, like big giant conference tables and chairs.
So if I need a chair, you're the guy to call?
Well, I don't work at the chair factory, but a table for sure.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy though. I don't know how to ship it. You might have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Like the big conference.
Like the huge.
Then make a good vlog video though.
Oh yeah. That
sure.
would. Have you seen those videos where like someone's working at Subway, or we saw a Twitch one time, and they filmed the whole video from like a head cam or
like a
something.
stream
Yeah.
of the guy making sandwiches.
Yeah, and he was getting like thousands of views.
Well, I just learned about. Have you guys heard about the whole hot tub genre on Twitch?
No.
Apparently, it has its own category now.
That?
Oh, you guys are lagging a tiny bit. Hold on a sec. Let's just let you guys connect again.
All right.
Well, okay.
Can you hear me all right though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So there.
We good?
Yeah. I think you should be. You're just a little choppy, but I think you should be fine. There's this whole genre of what's it called? Of hot tub genre apparently, where it's just people sitting in hot tubs talking for 5 hours.
Really?
Yeah. So every week, every Thursday, I have like a chat with a couple other YouTubers, and it's like this 1 o'clock chat, and we were joking. It's like other reactors and other musicians and stuff, and we were joking. Next week's episode's gonna be in a hot tub.
Oh my gosh!
Or awesome. None of us have hot tubs, so we're all gonna do kiddie pools.
Oh.
There you go.
That's awesome. I
funny.
love it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know that.
No. Yeah. So you've mentioned Twitch a couple times. Do you guys also like post like live stream on Twitch and stuff?
Yeah,
not as much as we.
It's been a while, right? There's just not enough hours in the day.
Of course,
but,
I hear that.
We do like a game on Twitch.
Yeah,
really? Cool.
Yeah, yep.
What do you guys play?
We've done some Fortnite. Like that's kind of how we started with some Fortnite, and then we did Fall Guys.
Yep.
Right, we did Fall Guys a little bit, and then we got this other game.
It Takes Two.
Yeah, it's like a co-op game.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like a story mode kind of thing. So yeah.
Very cool. I like that you guys do so much stuff together. That's like.
Oh yeah, we're always together.
Always.
That's kind of cool though. I'm curious. The alternative though, I'm curious. Is there ever like something where it's like one of you is in the mood to do a song, the other one's like, oh, I don't want to hear another one of these songs. Do you ever have to battle through that?
Not
really.
You know, not too much. I mean, every now and then we'll be like, not really feel like if we don't feel like recording, like we're not gonna like force ourselves to.
How much do you guys post?
We post so we do Little Mix at 6. So we post a Little Mix reaction every day.
Every day at 6. How do you not run out of content?
Oh, there's plenty. Yeah. There's a lot.
We'll do just a ton of random stuff, like interviews. Like there's so many fan accounts. Like Little Mix fan base is amazing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like that just are posting videos of funny clips, and we'll just react to anything.
Everything.
Little Mix.
Yeah, and they've been around for 10 years this year. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So we love Little Mix.
So that's every day at 6 p.m.
Yep. And then we also do 1D at 3.
Yep. So we just started that recently.
Yep. So One Direction videos every single day at 3 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, 3 a.m. Oh, why in the middle of the night like that?
Well, we just decided it that way because UK time, it's just 8 a.m. start of their day. And then also, if we want to post other videos, if you go on our channel, it's not Little Mix, One Direction, Little Mix, One Direction. It gives us a nice chunk of break to put other stuff in there.
Oh, I see.
So,
I like the thought process behind that. You guys really thought about it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that way it looks more spread out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fascinating. That's pretty interesting, actually. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. So did you, so what, that's cool. So how often do you post then? Obviously, those two.
At least 2 times.
And then we'd like to do some other random.
Just like anything, basically.
Some suggestions.
Yep.
So about
two to
3 times a day.
Nice.
But then, like, if stuff comes out like late, we're
on it at midnight.
Yeah.
Really? That's how you guys roll? So,
yeah,
but is it midnight for you guys too, or is it like 11? So, our releases usually they're time zone based.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's weird. Like some artists, like Little Mix, like sometimes they would.
It'll be like 9 a.m. for us.
Well, like sometimes they'd put out a music video, it'd be like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they'd put out a song, it'd be 7 p.m. But like as far as like United States artists, like it's pretty much midnight for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. There's no way that I would. You know, I'm up at like 5 in the morning, so like I'm not waiting up for that. I'll do it at 5:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, that's funny. I appreciate that. So, how you film at midnight? Say, how soon do you get that posted?
Oh,
we try to
immediate.
Well,
what's your editing process and stuff? How long does editing take for you guys?
We don't do like generally a ton of editing, like a lot of like jump cuts and stuff. We like to keep it like pretty much raw, like
except for when there's copyrights.
Yeah, except like when you have to chop it up because there's copyrights and stuff. So like editing doesn't take too long for us. It's like the exporting, like just waiting for it to export. Like, have you considered filming? If you don't edit like that, then have you considered filming in Streamlabs or OBS? Yeah, we have. We just need to like get our camera. Like, we need some way of getting like a plug from our computer to our camera. Oh, it's super easy. You just do a USB HDMI to USB capture card. Oh, that's it? It's super easy, yeah. And it's just going to be one side is USB. Nice. What? That would be nice. Yeah, it's just one side is USB, the other side is regular HDMI, and then whatever camera you have, you plugs into that camera. Like, so I don't know if it's a mini. There's two different types though, so you have to make sure you reset your camera. There's mini HDMI, and there's like micro HDMI or something like that. So okay, yeah, I think ours is micro or something like that. I'll send you on Instagram. It's like I bought one for like $16. That's it? Yeah. Wow. It's super simple, and then it recognizes it as a USB device. Oh man, that would save us a lot of time. Yeah, that's why I post so much, because I literally press record. I've got all the settings, so for example, like it doesn't show up on Zoom here, but like if you see that like I have all the LUTs in, because you can actually like color correct inside of it, and you can even add like what's it called voice effects. What was it? Like compressor. Well, like voice. You could do voice effects and stuff, but you could also like add like they're called LUTs essentially. So, are you guys familiar with LUTs? Like, yeah. Like presets. Yeah, like color presets essentially. You can add them on top and adjust them. So I added, and that's a bit of a process. So if you guys want to do that, let me know, and I can explain that like in depth later on, because like was a bit of a process to do. But you can add that too, so you have your like color grading and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. So I just press record, and then like I can swap his team, like I hit a button with, because then I don't know if you use regular OBS or. See, I get pumped about this stuff. I kind of go on a rant. Sorry. No, you're good, man. No,
he's the editor, so he's pumped about this.
Yeah, this is good. No, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, so I don't know if you use regular OBS or Streamlabs OBS.
We kind of use like both, I guess.
So Streamlabs is really cool because first of all, there's a bunch of other stuff that you can do with them, but they also have an iPad or iPhone plugin. So you can literally like hit record on your iPad or your phone, or change scenes on your phone. So like I'll start the thing with hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It'll just be me. Then I'll hit one button, and then the little on the bottom right hand corner, the thing fades in, the screen fades in.
Slide and stuff. Yeah. Like all your that would be sweet. Like you can just do it right here.
Yeah, exactly. So like
so like all your social media stuff pops up.
And you could do that. You'd have to press a button. You could save that in if you wanted to.
From your phone, you can press it and it would pop up.
Yeah, like it would be like you'd hide it essentially, and then you would show it essentially.
Oh, right, like toggle it on.
Yeah, which I don't do honestly, because like it's too much of a thing to remember. But like like the screen would show up with the computer screen would show up. Like the screen capture. So I love it, and that's why I don't edit anything other than like vlogs. I just press record and then just unrecord, stop recording, and boom, you're good to go.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Yeah.
like we just do a couple things in our intro where we'll like zoom in on our faces and then like pop up our social media, pop up our logo.
Well,
like that's about all the editing.
What you could probably do then is like set up a scene. So like what you're changing is pressing those buttons is changing scenes. You could set up a scene that's super zoomed in with the camera, and then right. Yeah, and with that has maybe your social media logo at the bottom, and then you like blah 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 blah, and then I have seen your videos where it goes to 1-to-1, so it'd be a bit of work, but like you have to press button, and you'd have to time it perfectly, but
it'd be quick.
Or if you just kind of like if you take that out, you could just press record, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's worth the same, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's worth it to me. So.
Yeah, definitely for a lot of the videos we do. Probably album reactions, we probably still have to chop up a little bit just because it's like some of them get blocked, like some of them don't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like
it is. Do you post usually same day with that stuff, like same day album stuff, or a couple days later?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because like we usually do like albums at midnight just because I don't know, it just seems like
it's exciting.
It's just so exciting for us, like, oh, it's just came out, like it's out right now.
I love how much you guys love music.
Oh yeah,
I love that. It's so cool, man.
Yeah, we've been to how many concerts together?
Oh, we just said it the other day. What was it?
180.
Wow.
140 something.
40 something, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I've probably been to 5.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, our first date was at a concert.
Yeah, you said that NF, which is amazing.
Yeah, well, that's when we first met.
That's when we met. Yeah, we met in line.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I messed that up. So, that's wild. That's so crazy. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever chatted with him one day, that'd be cool to, like, tell him that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That'd be really sweet. Well, at the show, since there was, like, no one there, like, you were there super early.
Yeah, I was there super early, which I didn't even know about NF, even though I was going to the concert, which is so random. I just went with a friend. And you were a big fan.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
Yeah, but didn't really know what he looked like. Heard maybe one of his songs, and then in the car, and then a guy comes up to the window. Hey, who are you here to see? And I was like, oh, like someone named NF.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, well, enjoy the show. And then after I found out that was him.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh. Looking back at it now, like.
He's probably like, oh man, nobody knows who I am, man.
Yeah, man. Imagine how he felt going into his own show. Like, oh, great, this is how this is gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible, man.
I know.
That's funny. Well, you know, then where he is now, I don't know if he cares all that much anymore. But it is funny in that moment.
I didn't even remember that, but.
Oh, I'm sure an experience like that he probably wouldn't forget.
Oh, gosh.
It's fun to look back and laugh about it now.
Oh, 100%.
Man, he blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
what?
Hey, NF blew up like out of nowhere. Yeah. Like over the course of like a year, like 2016, 2017 with that Let You Down song. Like,
oh, well, that song was huge.
Yeah, it just hit 1 billion streams, I think.
What's interesting is that he actually, if you look him up on Spotify, he's like pretty high up there. He's like, I think he's like 200 and something in the world.
Wow.
Which is, I mean, he was a while ago. I don't know where okay, now he's 301 on Spotify in the world. Which, like, when you think about that, like, there's 300 artists in the world that are bigger streamers than him. Like, 300, like, that's nothing.
That's not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all the artists that are on
Which
Spotify.
is pretty wild. Like, that's what blows my mind about music today. Is the fact of, like, you can not be a household name and still be super famous. Like, super famous.
So true.
Especially with him. I feel like with our friends, like, we'll say, oh, we met at an NF concert. And people are like...
Meanwhile, like, he's the 300 top... Like, when you say 300, it still sounds like a pretty big number, but it's like, when you really think about all the musicians on Spotify, like, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Right, millions
exactly. So it's wild that it's like... You know, but then it's still, like I said, still not a house. Like you said, like your friends don't even know who he is, and he's making buttloads of money, super famous. Could probably, I don't know how big of a show he could put on. Definitely thousands of people. I don't know if it's like arena. You think it's arena size yet?
Well, he sold
like
out
stadiums, like tens of thousands of people.
Yeah, like 10,000.
Wow.
Like he sold out. He sold out
Yeah.
the stadium we went to.
Yeah.
I think it was like 8,000
Okay.
or something. Like
Wow.
9,000. Nothing like huge arenas, I don't think, but still.
Oh, are stadiums
selling
bigger
out.
than arenas, or arenas bigger than stadiums?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
might have
No,
said
I
that
mean, I thought I might have said it backwards, so I was like, I thought I might have been wrong.
I think it was like 9,000 people.
That's
there.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the goal one day, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
curious,
exactly.
like, so now that your channel's been growing and stuff, you guys are doing amazing stuff on your channel. Like, where do you like? What would you love to see your channel? Like, what's the goal? Just having fun? Do you have a specific goal in mind, or? Such a broad question, but
Well, we love to build the community. That's our biggest thing.
Yeah, our main thing is like building our community. Like,
Yeah, and we've been building our Patreon. That's been really cool. We have
Mhm.
exclusive stuff on there. But then YouTube, yeah, just having fun. We'd love to get to 100K.
yep.
That's like our next
So
big step.
But like the main.
you said that you started your
go
channel
ahead.
3 years ago, which is I heard recently. I was watching a video on another artist or a channel that has like 250,000, but they were talking about their first 100K. Statistically, it takes 5 years to hit your first 100K. So you guys are highly faster on track then.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, like that would be cool, 100K. But like as far as like goals, I'd say like the main thing is like we get so thrilled when people message us, and like the messages we get like
Are so kind.
yeah, they're just so nice. Like
yeah.
like oh, this is like such a positive time of
I
my
love
day.
that.
Like watching your videos is like I'd say like that's the most like fulfilling thing. Like
yeah.
like wouldn't even care if we got 1 million subscribers. If we got like 1 million of those messages, it's like that like means the world to us, especially because we did a Zoom pizza party for our 50,000 subscribers, and people like filled out a Google form, and we sent them all a Zoom link, and someone asked us on there, they're like, what's the highlight of your career? I'm like, this is like this is the highlight, because like bringing people together like through music it's amazing.
What did you have? So I'm curious on that, because I might borrow that idea. But what did you have them fill out on that Zoom forum? I'm sorry, the Google form.
Name and email.
Oh, okay.
So then we send them the Zoom link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How did it do? How many people like were you hanging out with?
What was it, like 40?
It was fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool.
It was
so
like
cool.
the coolest thing ever. Like everyone was so happy.
Yeah.
It was like just talked about music, hung out for a couple hours. Like everyone had pizza.
We played some trivia.
Played trivia. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That is really cool. That is so wild, actually.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I'd be nervous to do that at that point. At this point, though, because like to some degree, like you see these subs every day in the comments section, and you have no clue what they look like.
No idea.
So I've formed after I mean, like my growth has really been over the past year, like majority. So like that's when but the people that have been here for at least a year ish, like I've talked to them every single day for a year. I've developed in my head what I think they look like. You know what I mean? Right. And it's like I'm a little nervous to like see the actual representation.
Yeah.
It's so
even
cool.
what did we do? We did a trivia, right? Or what was it? Song Association.
Oh,
we did a
that's
couple
fun.
Live. Yeah, so then we'd invite someone from the chat in onto Zoom.
Yeah, like we'd pull a name out of the hat. Like same thing, like sign a Google form, like okay, this is who's gonna play, and then we'd send them on Zoom. It's like, all right, who are they? What do they look like? Like, oh my gosh,
wait,
it's like so cool to meet them.
So you'd like do it one-on-one kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like they were a contestant for the Song Association.
Oh, and you do it to them, and they would have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the pressure that they must have felt. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Would you like post that? Is that like live stream content, or is that like you just do?
Yeah, that was live. That was all live stream like earlier in the year. We were doing it like every Thursday. I think we did it for like a month, and then it just kind of got busy. Like, it's tough to go it's tough to go live like every Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you?
Oh, we should do that again.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. How did those perform on your channel? Did people like enjoy them?
Oh
yeah.
People love that. Like the comments would be like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to this," or like we'd get messages like, "Hey, it's Song Association tonight. Like I'm excited."
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool, man.
And that's just like kind of like the community.
But
that we were talking about
exactly,
earlier.
it builds right into that community, which is so, like it that means more than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, when people like respond like they know you, you know, in the sense of like, oh, Jacob's channel would never do that because blank, you know what I mean? Or like, oh,
Yeah.
or even like the funny, like I'm a terrible speller, but like, and like that's come up in like whatever my vlogs or something like that. So like, as a joke, or so there was a fake Jacob Restituto account, and like they were joining other people's line streams, and it was like pretty obviously fake because it just had the J and there was not my logo and stuff or whatever. But it was funny because like the chat was like, oh, this isn't the real Jacob Restituto because he's spelling too well. And like I'm not that bad, but it was just as a joke. It was kind of funny. It was funny, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
I love it.
So, but yeah, that stuff like little comments like that where it's like, oh wow, like people actually listen when you're speaking is like the craziest honor. Right? Like it's like I can't believe that you know that they even care enough to know they don't even spell that well. You know what I mean? Like it's so wild.
Yeah.
It's like it's the biggest honor.
It is truly.
It's so wild. Have you guys? Has anyone? I mean, it's tough with COVID and stuff, but have you ever been like walking down the street and people like, hey, are you that girl from YouTube?
No, not yet.
No.
Me neither.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. No, you neither.
No, I would love for that to happen, though. Oh my gosh, that's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, I see Chloe in the chat. Hey, Chloe. But she was saying that she was on vacation.
Oh right.
And she was wearing some of our merch, and someone was like, "Oh, you watch them?"
Oh,
too?
that's cool. That's probably even cooler than being recognized.
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Or like, it's really cool, like when we do live stream because like we'll check out the chat and like people are like making friends.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Oh, yeah.
In the chat, it's like, wow, this is like.
There were 3 ladies that live in Texas that just only found each other because of this, and they want to meet up for lunch. You know, it's like that. How crazy is that? And now imagine if they become like friends for years, like because of your live stream chat. Like that's just the craziest. It makes no sense to me. It's the crazy, like in a good way. Like it's just mind blowing.
Yeah, that's like the most like fulfilling,
rewarding.
like feeling like more than any.
100%. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Absolutely, it's so cool, man. Did you know? I just learned this today about 100K. That apparently you get your own YouTube rep.
Really?
A rep?
Like that helps you with your YouTube questions and grow your channel. Apparently.
Really?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't. Do you know King Family Reacts? Dennis King and his family. King Family Reacts.
Oh,
yeah.
I think
that name sounds familiar.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think they popped up on our homepage before.
So so he's part of that like hangout we have on Thursdays. Which you guys, if you're free, you should totally. I mean, you guys have day jobs, but if you're free, you should pop in one or something like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. You definitely, if you're interested, we have this big YouTuber Instagram DM. So like you could hop in that. So it's whenever we have questions for each other. How did you post this video? Mine got blocked. Kind of. Nice. It's really cool to have that kind of community.
Yeah, let's jump in that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because a lot of the time, I mean, we just roll with it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's nice though to want to know that other people have the same complaints as you. Like somebody was just like, I'm ready to throw my laptop at the wall because like why is this like I feel like or like he dealing with like negative comments like stuff like so it's like good to know that people like have similar like-minded ideas or similar struggles.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool. It's nice to have. That's cool though. So what's next on the list? What do you guys like? Is anything coming up tomorrow?
No,
nothing's on our radar.
Yeah, last week was so huge.
Yeah,
it was.
Friday was exhausting last week.
Yeah, it was insane. Like we still have to listen to that 21 Pilots album.
Oh yeah,
like that came out Friday too, and
that
we
was
didn't
cool.
even listen to that yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool.
I saw that you reacted to that, right? Mm-hmm. How was that?
I liked it. It was, to be completely honest, it was difficult to listen to a little because I went literally straight from the Olivia Rodrigo into that, and they're just totally different genres, a completely different songwriting, completely different genre, and I think that I had already filmed, I had filmed so many videos that day, so it was like I'd be interested in hearing it kind of outside of that. And see.
Like a
rerun. Second listen.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good content idea. Second listen too.
We thought about doing that on some of our videos, especially like with Little Mix. Like,
after reacting to them for over a year.
Over a year now, we've done. Little
Mix that's crazy in a good way. Like that's cool. That's pretty wild, actually.
So we do like reruns, like watch a
DNA album again, like their first album again.
But it's like it's kind of hard to because like we listen to them outside of YouTube as well.
Sure.
So it's like it just becomes like a sing along at that point.
Hey, well, like people like that affirmation that you like stuff that they like, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we just did a carpool karaoke.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You filmed your own?
Oh, we not just, with them.
Just us.
Well, yeah. But no, that's a great idea. Yeah. That's fun.
We did it for Little Mix, our Little Mix at 6 1-year anniversary, and like we just drove around playing Little Mix, singing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. I like that idea.
That was fun. Yeah.
So we're like,
you guys have some cool content ideas. I like how you think outside the box.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Have you seen? Do you know Caitlin Marie Reacts?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we love Caitlin.
Yeah, she's awesome.
What's funny about her is like she was like the first person that I ever like even knew did any of this, and like I feel like her channel is definitely like up there, but it's also not like Tara Simon's studio, which has like 800,000 subs. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's funny, like I feel like Caitlin is like always on my homepage. You know what I mean? Like it's funny. It's like her videos are just really pushed. I guess I don't the YouTube algorithm likes her.
Yeah.
It's like her videos are so good. Like she takes so much time to edit.
She does. Oh my gosh, did you see her thumbnails from last week?
Oh yeah.
That was outrageously good. Oh my gosh, how she matched the Sour album with the stickers.
Yeah.
Oh that was she had BTS butter. Like you had the pancakes.
Yeah, did you see her butter one?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And here I am just sitting. Mine's you sitting at the computer here. Hers were crazy. I was floored with the talent and time that she did for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, her editing's fun.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's probably why like she gets pushed out there so much. It's like it's hard not to watch like the whole video because there's like so much changing.
I'd be curious to see what her analytics look like. Like the retention rate, because you're right. There's so much changing, so much going on. You want to see what happens next.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch. We like watching her a lot.
Do you watch other reaction channels?
She's really. We don't watch like a ton just because like we're like, well, we just want to stick to how we like do it, like our thing. So like, but like when we put out a video, it's like, oh, let's see what everyone else is saying about it.
Yeah, what they think of the album.
Especially like when the albums are coming out, it's like, okay, we want to see like what do they think? What's everyone else's thoughts?
Yeah.
Right?
How do you? Oh, like, continue. Sorry.
Watch.
How do you?
Oh no! Like
I keep thinking you're done. Go, keep going. I don't mind at all. I'll take a sip of my water. You keep...
That's like that moment in the store, like when you're walking at someone and you want to say
every time.
Yeah. But, what was I gonna say? I forgot now.
How do you when you do that? How do you handle like different view counts and stuff? Like, is that ever like a struggle for you guys? Because I talked a lot with the YouTubers, and like the hardest thing is like you post your Olivia Rodrigo reaction, and then so-and-so posts theirs, and theirs has 10,000 more views than you, and you know, it's like, and that's like the hardest thing to like kind of like hurdle over. And that's why I love doing these interview conversations, because like once I know you guys and I'm like, oh, their video's crushing, good for them, I couldn't care, I'm happy for you, you know what I mean? But it's like when you just see them on the screen, it's like competition. But once you break that barrier, it's like, yeah, I'm pumped that their video's crushing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, once you break that barrier, it's like, it's not so much like you said competition. It's like it's cool to see everyone else like, or like if someone gets recognized like by an artist, it's like, oh, that's sweet, like good for them, like like that's awesome to see that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Has that?
So we don't get like too wrapped up like, oh, this person has more views than us in less time. It's like sweet.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what it is.
I am slightly envious of the channels that have all these views and they post like 2 videos a month. You know what I mean? And here we are posting. They can post one video and it gets 500,000 views, and you know, like that's funny. It's in the end it doesn't matter, but it is funny.
Right.
What other stuff do you watch? Do you watch stuff outside of reactions on YouTube?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we like Mr. Beast.
Nice.
We watch him a lot. We watch Mark Rober.
Okay,
Oh yeah, Mark Rober.
I love how everything's we. I love that you guys do everything together.
Oh yeah,
that's the best. I love it. How long have you guys been dating?
It'll be 6 years.
Almost 6 years, yeah.
That's cool.
And for the first 3, we did long distance.
My wife and I did long distance for 4 years.
Wow.
Her whole college career.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It sucks. What was long? Was yours college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far?
Yeah,
what is long distance
like,
considered for you? Like how far of long distance?
2.5
Yeah,
hours.
that's about what ours
hours.
was. It was about a 2-hour drive. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'd visit every weekend or.
Yep. So then, like,
could.
when long distance was not a thing anymore, it was like, let's do everything. Let's do everything.
I love that, man. It's that's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's great. So sorry, Mark Rober, Mr. Beast. I mean that fits both of your personalities very well. Like especially Mr. Beast. Like you guys have, I feel like a lot of energy and like that. That wraps up into Mr. Beast.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah. They're all different kinds of videos. It's fun to watch. Like we just watched one. What was it? It was like a bunker. They went into a bunker.
Oh yeah,
or something for
like we watched
24 hours.
A lot of random.
Did you see the one where he was buried alive for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His are super easy to watch the whole thing of.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's great at being like, oh, when don't leave, stick around.
Oh man, absolutely.
I'll give away $1,000.
Exactly.
It's like who's gonna win this, and like he just it's like that hook, line, and sinker. Like the second his video starts, it's like he just tells you exactly like what you're gonna see, and you're just like instantly like, oh, I gotta see
And that's
this.
why he has 55 million subscribers.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else we like to watch.
We watch like a lot of random stuff too.
Yeah.
Like we like to watch the pranks on scammers.
Oh yeah, those are great. I love those.
Amazing. Yeah. Like we'll sit there like randomly on a Sunday morning. It's like we just watch this for 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I love.
Or we'll watch
those are fun. Or like when they steal the money. Have you ever seen the ones where they steal from the scammers?
No,
they like or they'll like delete their whole computer and stuff. Like they start controlling their computer. Like, oh, that's the craziest thing ever.
Oh my
gosh. Like they'll delete all the files.
Wow, and those scammers.
Oh, it's crazy. Horrible. But like, when the best is when they start calling them by their real name. Like, who's that? Who's that? I don't know that. It's like no, and then you just keep going. It's so funny. Those are the best. I love those. Those are funny.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Those are so funny.
Those are the best.
Yeah. So we watch those. We watch Good Mythical Morning.
Oh yeah, Good Mythical.
They're funny.
I don't know that. No.
They're like, and
they do it.
They do like a morning show.
And it's just like random stuff. Like they'll try different foods. They'll just review stuff. Like they'll do like what's the best like I don't know what is it like best coffee like best cheap coffee
chicken sandwich.
And they'll do it like blind taste test. Like this one's a 7 out of 10, and it's like the worst like stuff ever, and they rate it the best. So it's really interesting to see what they think.
Daily show isn't every single morning kind of thing.
I think
it is every single morning. Yeah.
I like that idea. I like the idea, and I don't know what their channels necessarily like, but I like the idea of like a YouTube Jimmy Fallon. Like every single day, you kind of get this new content kind of thing, and that's essentially what YouTube is. But like, it's almost like daily show, kind of like up to date. I think that'd be really interesting. I don't know if people have done it yet, but I mean, the coolest thing would be like you start having guests on and you start doing like Jimmy Fallon, like funny things like skits,
right?
Or not even skits, but like he does the beer pong, or he does like all the stuff like that, the sing along stuff, like.
Oh yeah, like and you can even darts and stuff like that.
Oh right, yeah.
Like what?
And you can even turn that into a podcast.
He does like darts games.
Yeah,
and stuff
exactly.
Like
you strip the audio and now you're a podcast.
Boom! Right.
I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna have you guys on. We're gonna play beer pong.
Yeah.
There you go. Virtual.
I think. Well, why can't we? You set up on both sides.
They did that. What was that for?
I have no clue.
Oh, a hip hop artist, Mike Stud. You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He did like when everything got shut down. Like initially, he called it Ballina Cup.
Okay.
Ball in a cup tournament, and it was all virtual. Like people would Instagram.
MGK was there.
MGK was in it. A whole bunch of artists, bunch of athletes, and they would Instagram live. You know how you can like add someone. Yeah. And they would set it up like each side, and then they would play like, what one did you just make? And then they would take it out.
It's like Battleship almost. You sunk my Battleship. I think like stuff like that would be so fun.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun.
Why? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You guys are gonna come on. We're gonna have it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're ready.
That'd be fun.
What should we call it? They need to like. Is there a good idea? I mean, you could just do the Jimmy Fallon show, like the Jacob Restituto show, I guess. But
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not as fun, but
Yeah.
not as fun as TK Top Tunes. That's such a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that name because originally when we started our channel, we were like, well, we want to do music for sure. That's our thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what are we gonna do though?
Well, we did the top picks.
Yeah, we did like every Friday we did our top 3 songs, what we were listening to all week.
Oh, that's cool. I like that idea.
To go back and watch your old videos.
That's how we got our name, TK Top Tunes, like our top tunes for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cringy to go back in.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see the growth too.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
like,
one of my... go for it.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. You guys are on my channel. I'm interviewing you. You guys speak as much as you want.
I was gonna say it's so strange to see just because we talked so much slower in our like beginning videos.
Really?
Now we're so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like way slower.
That's interesting. I'd actually debate. I wonder if people speak oppositely, more fast. Be like the average, because like they're super nervous. They're trying to think about what they're saying, and then they kind of get used to it, and they kind of get in their rut. You know what I mean? But that's fast. Oh wait, that's exactly what you just said. Yeah. So never mind. No, forget my theory. Yeah, I agree with your theory.
Faster now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I like looking back at my vlogs. I don't know if you guys do any sort of like vlog material, but like that's really cool because like you see, on the screen, oh wow, I had 8,000 subs, like, and I was pumped that video got 100 views, whatever the case. You know what I mean? Like it's like to appreciate that, like, oh, I love that I was appreciating that. Like I want to keep appreciating that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure.
It's good. Definitely. It's good perspective stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like you get pumped over like it's like 50 views. We're like, oh my gosh, we got 50
the first time we hit 100 views, we were like
screaming. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's fun. Sorry,
we still talk about that. Like like there's no need for us to get mad if we get low views or whatever, because it's like every view is like a view.
Oh my gosh, when you start thinking about every view as a person, it's a totally different ballgame.
Oh my gosh.
Even sometimes with live streams, sometimes it's discouraging. Like I'm like, oh, I'm doing something cool. Live streams are whack in the sense of like I go live literally on my phone setting up my new Mac, and there's 20 people, 25 people chilling, and they're watching me set up my Mac. Like under my, like the quality's all janky because I'm on my phone. Then I'm actually doing something like really cool, like I'm trying to write a song or something, and there's like 8 people there. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But like that's the funny thing about it. But the point being, though, like when you actually even still think about that, 8 people in this room that I have watching me write a song, like when you think about that, it's like it's actually pretty like amazing. It's like you just have to get out of the head of the idea of like, well, what do other people think if they come on here and see only 8 people watching? You know what I mean?
Right. So. It really is amazing. Like even when we started doing Twitch, back to Twitch streaming, like when we were playing video games, it's like, man, there's only 5 people here. I'm like, yeah, but like let's think about that. Like if there's 5 people watching us right here, it's like holy crap.
Exactly. And it's there's still 5. It's you just have to break through that because like, and I'm speaking to myself essentially because it's so hard sometimes when you go live. It's the hard. It gets harder as you get bigger though too, because like. Now with 65,000, you guys have 72,000 or something like that. Something in the 70s, right?
Yeah, somewhere in the 70s.
It's like when you go live and you have all these subs, and then there's 7 people in the live stream. It's like super like, okay, just keep pushing through it, because you got to be grateful for the 7. It's just got to get. I don't know. I'm being really honest. I hope I'm not offending people by saying this stuff in the in the chat. But it's like,
no, yeah, I don't mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I say that stuff because it's real struggles, I think, of people that people maybe not share, but like I don't want to ever offend anybody that's like, hey, I'm one of those 7, aren't I important to you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
hey, I'm here every time.
Exactly. I don't. That's not the intention, and it's like, but I hope they understand the sentiment behind it.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what's on your radar in the next couple of months? Stuff that we want to listen to. And then I want to talk Hamilton actually with you guys.
Yes.
Yes. I guess the main thing on our radar, well, we kind of just go like week to week for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. We have, do you have Tidal at all?
No, I know of it though.
Yeah, I think is that Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Streaming service, but they do something really cool on Thursdays. I don't have like a subscription or anything. I just have the app. If you click on it and you scroll down, it will say artist releasing tomorrow.
Oh.
And it will have them all lined up.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah. So that's like, we kind of just go week to week on that. And
that's
like, okay.
That's great.
Sometimes they don't have like people that are dropping singles, but as far as albums, they have them like all like on there.
Yeah.
Download it as we speak.
There you
Nice.
go.
And I see in the chat, Simple Things is here, and they just reminded us Eurovision. That's our big thing right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
You be getting into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The entries are amazing.
It's like a whole nother different kind of music like we've never experienced.
Yeah.
It's like, this is so sweet to check out.
I've just been hearing about it. Like, there's been a lot of recommendations. I barely even know what it is. Like a songwriting competition, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's all different countries in Europe, and then they all compete for a song contest. And oh my gosh, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's so cool to hear the different styles of music from different countries. It's like, oh my gosh, this is like something I've never heard of.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, but we have a lot to still listen to. We've only reacted to a handful.
Maybe 3 or 4.
And there's a ton, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, how many countries is it?
I don't
know.
Is it
like 30 or something?
Something like that. A lot.
And they all compete, and it's like almost like I think it's more like set up like a bracket, like March Madness. Kind of like
interesting. Who judges it?
I think there's like I think that it's called the juries. I don't know. Like there's a judge. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But I think they also have like the public vote, but then there's also like judges.
And I think the public vote, correct me if I'm wrong, it works like if you live in that country, you can't vote for them. You have to.
That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. So that's interesting. Like how it's really actually involved in the country. Almost like, remember when you used to have to, I don't know if you still do, but text or call into American Idol. Remember that? Oh my gosh! Dial 18934. Oh my gosh! And press number 6. Or was it 2 different numbers for the people? I don't even remember. It was like real janky back then.
It was, and then they started getting better and better. It's like, okay, it's the same, 6 numbers, and then it's 01, and they go 01, 02.
Exactly. Or now it's text, text. Or and then it went to I don't know what it is now, but text. Yeah, is this an app now that you vote on?
Yeah, they got the app.
That's
like go off American Idol app, and you just boom, done.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Remember when it was dead for a little, and then it came back?
Yeah. Well, like all the judges, and then now it's on. It used to be on Fox. Now it's on ABC.
Really?
ABC, yeah.
That's interesting. They must have bought the rights to that or something like that. That's fascinating, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've been following. Well, he didn't win, but Arthur Gunn. Have you heard of him at all?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was a contestant last year, and then they brought him back for this season. He's
really
amazing.
Yeah, he's so
great.
Oh, he's really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
You would like.
That's really cool. I gotta check that out.
The songwriter, kind of like just soulful, just really cool voice.
Yeah.
So let's talk Hamilton for a little bit.
Yes.
So,
oh my gosh, I sing Hamilton.
Quiet up the sound.
He sings Hamilton all around the house, like every single day.
That's my go-to song. It's Quiet Up the Sound, and she goes
for real. For real. So like, I would say like I'm a sentimental guy and stuff, like, but like I'm not the guy to cry in a video kind of thing, like that's just not my personality. Like, don't cry in movies really. Like sometimes I'll get a little choked up, but like that was the one song, and I did song by song, so every song by song I did all 46 of them in order. So like but I didn't watch the video because I didn't know you could, so I just listened to it. So I did. I finally saw it at the end, but so I didn't totally know the storyline as it was going and stuff, and like I did 10 Dual Commandments very early by accident. It was like I did 2 randomly, and then I realized, people really like this. I did Scholar Sisters, and I did 10 Dual Commandments, and I really liked it, and that's what kind of turned me on to it. But then when I redid the whole thing, I felt like it wasn't right to do that again, so I just skipped over them.
Right,
so like to then go to the 10, like I missed that part of the story in 10 Dual Commandments, and then to be like, oh my gosh, did he just die? Like. That was, and then like the whole forgiveness, because like he cheated on it, like that whole thing. Like that was the one video on my channel that I was real close to crying, like really close. I was like, this is so sad, and to know it was true. Oh my gosh! And then to know that she loses Hamilton later, like that was the one song that I was like, Okay, I'm like holding back tears right here.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
a virgin tears.
Yeah, and just to
squish that idea.
Switch quickly. A song like that for me was that Unsaid Emily.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a great song.
Oh my gosh.
Same.
Well, we have a lot of the same content.
Like,
I like that.
Yeah, we do for sure. Yeah, Unsaid Emily, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can get through this.
Right. So
I didn't know the storyline beforehand, so it would have been interesting. Okay. Like, so that one definitely would have like evoked a lot more emotion knowing the storyline. Except I could never get over the hot dogs. Like, especially. Okay, hold on. So I listened to the whole soundtrack before watching any of it, and watched like the first 4 episodes. Uh-huh. When in the show, it's not as bad as they explain it in the actual, like, when you have no concept of it, you haven't seen the show, and you're like, oh man, how did they die? Like, they're dead. That's so sad. Like, his message to his dead mom, like, how'd they die? Oh, eating bad hot dogs. You're like, this show sounds stupid. Yeah, like, I'm never watching this thing. But then you actually watch it. They do a fine job at it. It's actually not like whack. It plays in fine. And it's much better than them dying in a tragic way. I mean, of course, it's still tragic, but like, it's not like it's like a car accident or something like that, you know? Like,
right. Keeps it
exactly.
Disney. Yeah.
But that's funny.
Is it Disney?
So isn't it Disney?
It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
But Kenny Ortega.
Yeah. Who did High School Musical and stuff?
Oh yeah. He's great.
He's like old. He's like in his 70s too, which is amazing. He looks like he's 50, but yeah, he's in his 70s.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
I'm trying to think. Did he do the Dancing for Zombies too?
I don't know. I think so. We've done a lot of Disney stuff on our channel.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do your friends think about your channel? Or 2 questions. What do they think of it now, and what do they think of it when you first started?
I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of our friends watched like in the beginning, you know, to support us. They were our big views. And now I feel like since we post so much, they don't watch as much.
Yeah.
I think I need better friends, man. All my friends made fun of me for starting a YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
And everybody I ask that question all the time, kind of like, because part of the reason for these chats and stuff is to encourage other people to kind of start their own channel and stuff, and you know, like, just kind of break through some of the walls and stuff. But like, so I bring up questions like that to like try to encourage people, like, hey, you're not the only one that might have been made fun of or any of that stuff. But every single person, I'm like, was I the only one that was made fun of for starting a YouTube channel?
Oh man. Getting the hate since day one.
Yeah, you know. But now they're all like, oh, go Jake, go Jake. I'm like, well, I needed this when I had 6 subscribers, not when, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I don't care about your opinion.
Right.
It's kind of like opposite for us. It was like really hype in the beginning, and then kind of like not so much as we keep going. You know?
Which is interesting because like it's funny to see like how some people think like, oh my gosh, it's TK Top Tunes, and some people and your friends are just like, hey, cool, whatever. I couldn't even care. Which is good to keep you humble, or me to keep me humble and stuff. It's like you need that in your life, I think, that balance. But it is funny.
Yeah, definitely.
But
gotta have it.
100%. So I can't believe you sing "It's Quiet Uptown" around your house.
Oh my gosh.
I sing it because I feel like that's the only one I can sing, because I always say, oh, you just have to like pretend you're crying when you sing it.
Yeah, right.
It's quiet uptown.
Yeah. And then you'll be like, oh, that was kind of good. I'm like crying right now. Man, the movie though, oh my gosh, when you watch it with the movie, it's like, oh man,
so good.
Unbelievably talented. Well done. What?
Yeah, we saw it live.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Have you gotten into his other stuff, like In the Heights and stuff?
No, but it's coming out soon.
Yeah, in a few weeks. HBO Max. We're super excited.
Oh, is that where it's coming out?
Yeah, HBO Max. Yep.
Do you know Michael Beveraci? Have you seen his channel?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
So he was on that live stream earlier with us, and I was like hounding him, like as a joke, like bro, I need your HBO Max login so I can see this Friends thing. So now I see that you guys have HBO. I'm just kidding.
Right.
We don't have it yet. We're gonna get it
though.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So when you do, you just let me know what you're logging in.
All right.
Yeah. We'll send you the credentials.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you guys. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, but we haven't heard any songs from that yet.
No.
In the Heights.
Oh, it's cool. It's very different, but you can hear every songwriter. I feel like, I think, let me rephrase it. I think great songwriters have a specific style. Like you can hear when Taylor Swift's writing. She just has a writing style. Ed Sheeran has a writing style. Even if other people sing the songs, you know it was written by Ed Sheeran. They just have a style. Lin-Manuel Miranda 100% has a style, and you can hear it in his writing, even if he's not performing. The fact, you can just hear that this was written by him. And then I don't know if Alex Lacamoire did the music for it or not, but he also has a very, I don't actually know the answer to that, but he has a very distinct way of producing or arranging music too. So
it's so cool. When you hear that, it's like, oh man, you can just tell right away. Or someone will be like, oh, this would be sweet if this person covered this.
Yeah.
It's like, hear those
did you hear those Hamilton mixtapes?
No.
Oh, you gotta check it out. It's on you can hear it regularly. The Hamilton mixtapes. It's 20 songs, maybe 15 to 20 songs. But let me just read you some of these.
Let me write this down.
Yeah.
What are they demo tapes from before the show or something?
I don't know if it's before or after or what, but hold on a sec. Let me Hamilton. It's called the Hamilton Mixtape, and you have for example, some songs didn't make the cut.
Okay.
But then you have wait, you know the song "Wait for It," from obviously Usher sings it. My Shot by the Roots and Busta Rhymes. Kelly Clarkson sings "It's Quiet Uptown."
What?
Yeah. Ashanti does "Helpless."
Apple Music?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music. Wiz Khalifa does "Washington by Your Side." John Legend does "History Has Its Eyes on You." Chance the Rapper and Francis and the Lights is "Dear Theodosia."
Dang.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon and the Roots do "You'll Be Back." I should go through. I only did a couple. Oh, Sia and Queen Latifah and Miguel do "Satisfied."
Wow, that would be really good.
Yeah, it's pretty wild actually. Nas does "Wrote My Way Out." These huge names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big names. I didn't even know about that.
No.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
They kind of hit it. And then have you heard the other tracks that didn't make Third Burn? Have you heard that one?
No.
So I think it's Burn is written from whose perspective? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
One of the sisters' perspectives after she cheated, right? Third Burn is from the other's perspective. So for example, I don't remember off the top of my head, but say Eliza wrote Burn after being cheated on. This one's from her sister. What was the sister's name? Angelica, who wrote it, or vice versa. Whoever wrote, it's one of the two sisters wrote a different perspective, looking in. I think.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
that is cool.
That one's cool. You should watch the music video of that because I think that's the one that it has all the different cast members who's played that person. That character, yeah. So say there's 4 different cast members that have played it over the years, played her over the years, singing different parts of the song. It was highly well produced and stuff, and
that is really cool. I would have never even knew about that. So thanks.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Hey man, there are some people that are super passionate about Hamilton on my channel. They give me all the great content. So that's the best part. Is when you first started off, you're like, okay, what do I do? And now they have all you just get the recommendations from everybody else. It's the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the comment section.
100%.
Me too.
I love the suggestions. We try to make it a priority to respond to everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely our thing.
Yeah.
We got it. If they took the time to watch this and say something,
yeah, because you look at the comment to view ratio. It's I don't know, somewhere between 5 to 10%. So you think about that's just the fact that they really actually I never comment on YouTube video, never.
I know.
So the fact that people actually do is a huge compliment. So I completely agree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it's always kind of been our thing since we started. It's respond to everyone because that's just we're so thankful for that. Just grateful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's so many suggestions we would have never
100%. Never do.
So wrapping it up in a couple minutes, one of the questions that I have for you is what is something that you found from a recommendation that you would have not expected to that you did like? My answer to that is Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
That we didn't expect to or just that we didn't know of.
Both.
Well, that we didn't know of, Little Mix.
Really?
Like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even know, like, and we kept seeing these suggestions.
It's crazy
like,
how
Little
much
Mix.
you love him now. That's wild.
Yeah.
Now we have a whole segment on our channel, like, every day.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Wait, did the video
these
post
girls-
41 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah.
Should've.
Probably.
How scheduled in advance are you?
Well, we do
a day early on Patreon.
Yeah.
So we do like at least a day ahead. So like tomorrow's Little Mix at 6 is already scheduled.
So you're only one day. You're only one day out though.
Well, at least one day because we do one day ahead on Patreon.
But like, are you farther than that, or do you have content like 4 days in ahead kind of thing?
No.
No, usually not.
That'd be nice, but
that'd be ideal. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes like weekends, like we'll knock like 3 or 4 of them out, like so we don't have to over the weekend.
Would you love for this to
the
become your
most part.
full-time job?
that'd be nice.
That'd be amazing.
Be fun,
yeah.
What kind of work do you do,
That'd
Katie?
be-
Oh, I have a marketing background and communication, so stuff like that, freelance stuff.
Cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Is
Welcome to
that
the
in like the
marketing.
realm of possibility anytime soon to become full-time?
I don't know.
I guess you never know.
Yeah, you never know. We'd like to grow our Patreon.
Yep. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's like that'd be nice, but that's like not kind of like what we're trying to do.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally cool. Yeah.
like that'd be awesome, but like that's not like our end game. You know what I mean? Like we just want to make positive videos, positive impact on people.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
like that's basically our end game.
Sure.
Yeah. Do it for fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's.
But if it happens, like we
I'm
won't
not
be mad.
complaining about it. Exactly. I hear that. I hear that.
Right.
That'd be cool, man. So I
Yeah.
want to say thank you so much for taking the time to. It was a lot of fun to meet you guys actually in person. But
Yes,
Right.
right? Same
yeah.
to you.
Right, it was awesome, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I see that you have merch though in the comments. People are talking about it. What kind of merch do you guys have?
Oh, they are.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, buy their merch. That's so nice. We have
Thanks,
t-shirts. And, yeah, thanks, Chloe.
Mugs. Well, not these ones.
We have
but
sweatshirts,
mugs.
t-shirts.
Some stickers, like of some of our old thumbnails where we're just like.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
You guys are on top of it, man.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank
Do you
you.
use
Yeah, we're always
Tea-
trying to do different things.
Teespring or what do you use?
Teespring, yep.
Yep.
Teespring.
Off stream, send me like your PO box or something like that, and I want to send you guys some Tudo merch.
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
nice. Yeah, we'll send
Oh,
some
I love
parcels.
that for sure. I love that. Absolutely, we'll do a little merch swap, and then we
Yeah.
have to have a
That'd be
follow-up conversation, wearing each other's merch.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
oh,
you
that'd be
go.
sweet. There you go.
I know. Is that your merch that
This
you have
is, yeah.
on?
And there's a whole bunch of stuff like the
Nice.
hat
Sweet.
Oh, you got a hat? Nice.
for one of my songs.
sweet.
There's a couple different designs, but I have a song called "Proof of the Promise," and that's based on that.
nice.
So yeah, I'll send you.
Sweet. I
Cool,
know. I
man.
love your
Thank
setup.
you.
Yeah, your setup's so
Thank you.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's funny. We were just talking about this today on the other stream, and it's like I care so much about this stuff. Here I am with all this setup stuff. Like if you can see the screens I'm looking at. Meanwhile, it doesn't matter at all on the other end. Most people don't even care. So it's funny that you say that you like it, but most people couldn't even care less. It's just a funny thing about it. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I
Looks
love
really
the
Thank
nice.
you.
setup.
Yeah.
thank you. I like all the music related stuff that you guys have in the background, which is really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
There it is.
All,
different
all of it
stuff.
makes me jealous that I don't have like a logo like a cool thing like NF has with his name. Like I love when
Oh,
artists
yeah.
like do like plays on their names and like the NF, like that's such a sick logo. You can just put that
Yeah.
Yeah, it
anywhere.
is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so simple, but just so
Exactly.
sweet.
Yeah.
So, well, I appreciate you guys so much. Last question I have for you guys is, how can the people that are watching this or watch this after the fact support you and your channel?
Oh yes. Well, we are on YouTube, TK Top Tunes.
Yep.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TK Top Tunes.
And if you feel like doing Patreon, we go to concerts every single Friday over there.
Yeah.
So we take suggestions,
Full length concerts.
full length concerts,
Wow.
uncut, unblurred.
Wow, you guys do
Yep.
such
So we use
unique
that.
content.
Thanks. Yeah, this week.
Yeah, I'm
we're
about to
gonna
start. Where's
have,
my notepad? I'm about to start borrowing notes from you guys.
Oh.
You guys really do out of the box content. It's really different, and I like it. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you.
it's really cool.
Thanks.
They're always trying to think of something.
Yeah,
different,
I
you know?
like
Yeah.
I like that because, yeah, I like that a lot. It's cool. Have you guys done any lyric reactions?
Lyrics.
So I started doing these, which is kind of fun. You pull up the lyrics and you react to. I so as a songwriter, I react to and break down. So like I'll look at that rhyme screen. Look at the rhyme. Sorry, the rhyme scheme, like that's an A B kind of thing, or look at that's a slant rhyme, or look at the alliteration here. Oh, that's cool. I had to describe that. But people if you don't have a musical background, you can still react to it and just comment on it. And but the cool thing about those is it's different content, but it's also fully monetizable because there's no copyright, there's no sound. So it's a cool clash for both worlds. They don't necessarily do as well. But it's different, and like you said, it's fun to kind of change up the content on the channel.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to try one of those.
Yeah,
Little Mix at 6. A lyric reaction.
There you go.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually on Genius, like I think sometimes they put out the lyrics a few days before, don't they?
Oh yeah, you could. That's a great idea if you do it early. Yeah, for sure. Exactly, and then you can kind of see some of the like how they link up, kind of thing. Oh, this is referencing this. Like for example, like I love when artists reference other songs in their songs. I think it's the most brilliant thing ever. And like it'll show the reference. Oh, this is where it was referenced. Like that's like, oh, it's so cool. So I don't know. That's another idea for you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, nice. Thank you so much for taking the time. Though it was a lot of fun chatting with you guys. So
yeah,
you too.
Awesome.
Thank
you
so
so if you
much.
could just hang out for 2 seconds. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go check out TK Top Tunes here on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Patreon. TK Top Tunes on Patreon. All right? Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely go check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go subscribe.